Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about Xavi Hernandez and him rejecting a club and a national team. Then we're going to be moving on towards Barcelona's investment deal and what that does mean for Barcelona in this coming summer of 2021. There is so much that we do need to discuss in today's video, and so we are first going to be talking about Xavi because we do have some brand new details regarding this coach here. So there has been discussions that Xavi Hernandez is not ready to coach FC Barcelona and that he is too inexperienced because Xavi has been coaching at a club named Al Sadd, which is in Qatar. Those have been the discussions and some points that the fans are making on why Xavi should not be coaching FC Barcelona. These are some very valid points. And there has also been discussions that Xavi Hernandez should come into Europe and coach a mid-table club. And one of those clubs that people have been talking about has been teams like Sevilla, or maybe Real Betis, a Tottenham, a Arsenal, or maybe even a Inter Milan. Well, we did find out a couple of hours ago that the people that are supporting Barcelona have actually gotten what they wanted because Xavi Hernandez has been receiving exactly that. And FC Barcelona has not been the only club that has approached Xavi Hernandez. The two other teams that has approached Xavi Hernandez, it has been coincidentally Borussia Dortmund and Brazil, the national team. And yes, it is true. Xavi Hernandez did deny the possibility of coaching these two teams for various reasons. And the fact that Xavi Hernandez denied a team like Borussia Dortmund where he could have coached Erling Haaland and go up against Bayer Leverkusen or Bayern Munich and then deny a team like Brazil where you could coach a player like Neymar and many other world-class Brazilian players, this is telling us something extremely important. And it says here, according to Javi Miguel, Xavi was offered to become the coach of Dortmund for next season. Offer was for 2 years plus one option to renew for an additional year. However, he respectfully declined. The only clubs Xavi is interested in managing is either Al Sadd or FC Barcelona. Then if we can move on here, it says that according to Javi Miguel, in addition, Xavi has gathered interest from the Brazilian national team who wanted to be Entity's assistant coach until the 2022 World Cup. He has also been proposed to be the main coach after this World Cup. And this is coming from very reliable sources. Dortmund and Brazil have approached Xavi Hernandez, but Xavi Hernandez has officially declined. But let's stick on Borussia Dortmund just for a second, right? When it comes to this club here, this is exactly what many people have wanted, is for Xavi Hernandez to coach a mid-table club. And I assume that Borussia Dortmund approached Xavi Hernandez maybe at the beginning of the 2020-2021 season, or maybe about 6 to 7 months ago. But the fact that Xavi Hernandez did decline this opportunity, one of the main reasons on why many assume that he has done this is because he knew that eventually Barcelona was going to come calling. And that was either going to be in the summer of 2021 or in the summer of 2022, knowing that if he took this deal, he would not be available once Barcelona potentially do end up calling him. And in the end, Xavi Hernandez knew that he would not get the exact same benefits like he is getting with Al Sadd, to have a clause where he is able to leave whenever possible just in case FC Barcelona do end up calling. So it does seem like this man here is reserving himself for Barcelona and he is waiting. And let me tell you guys something. If Barcelona actually want to do a revolution, because we have seen Joan Laporta speak many times in the public saying that we want to change this Barcelona in this coming summer. If Barcelona were really serious on trying to restart this club in about 3 to 4 months, only 3 coaches can do this, and that is either Ten Hag, Pep Guardiola, and Xavi Hernandez. These are the 3 coaches where I do believe can bring the revolution to FC Barcelona. But here's the thing, even though I have named these 3 coaches and these 3 coaches could be options for FC Barcelona, Ten Hag has renewed with Ajax and Guardiola will not be going anywhere and finish his contract by the summer of 2022, which ultimately does lead towards Xavi Hernandez being the only option for FC Barcelona in this summer if they actually do want to bring a revolution by next season. And Laporta is very serious on this topic, and this is what he did say a couple of hours ago. I said that at the end of the season, we would make evaluations based on the results and how we are playing. We have won the cup. We are very proud, but they have eliminated us very soon from the Champions League, and we have lost the league in a very incomprehensive way. Starting next week, decisions will be made to build a more competitive team next year in order to win the Champions League and La Liga. When I talk about the end of this cycle and a renewal, I do mean it, and it is because I think that this is the right thing to do. And you just look at this statement coming from Joan Laporta. This is hinting on the future of Ronald Koeman. This is hinting that things are currently not okay within this club. This is hinting that he does want a man in charge to manage this club, to restructure this club from the bottom all the way to the top. So the fact that Joan Laporta is very serious on this situation and looking how Xavi Hernandez is denying every opportunity, it is starting to look very likely that Xavi Hernandez could become the next coach of FC Barcelona. And then let's move on towards Brazil. So why not Brazil, right? Because I've been asked many times, why did Xavi Hernandez deny the opportunity to coach Brazil, to either either be the primary coach or the assistant coach, because he could have gotten experience to take Brazil into the Copa America, into the qualifiers, maybe play a couple of friendlies, very similar to what Flick did with Germany when he was the assistant coach. And then we did see Flick go to Bayern Munich, and then he was very successful. Why couldn't Xavi Hernandez do that? Now, one of the biggest factors on why Xavi Hernandez did decline this opportunity is because historically it has been said that Brazil do not favor bringing in foreign coaches. And let me give you guys a great example on what exactly I do mean by this. So back in 2012 through 2015, there has been many sources stating that Pep Guardiola wanted to coach Brazil at the World Cup, but he was turned down. And one of the main reasons why Guardiola was declined to become the Brazilian national coach and take this national team to the World Cup final, it was because many did say that the fans did not want to have a foreign coach to coach the Brazilian national team. And this is what Dani Alves had to say about this situation. Pep said he wanted to make Brazil a World Cup champion and had an entire strategy to make us a world champion. But they, the fans, did not want it because they said they didn't know if Brazil would accept a foreign coach. And that is the main reason why Pep Guardiola did not coach the national team. Now, hearing this, right, I assume that Xavi Hernandez was analyzing this and saying, why would I coach Brazil when we have seen Pep Guardiola get rejected after what he has done with Barcelona for 4 years? Why would they accept me? And I'm pretty sure that Xavi Hernandez does not want to be in a place where he is not welcome. But looking at all of this as a whole, right, seeing how he rejected Borussia Dortmund and why he did reject the position to be the coach of Brazil, this really does show that he is very well calculated. And the only reason why Xavi Hernandez is very well calculated is because he does have a goal, which is to coach FC Barcelona, and he is a man with a plan. Then moving on towards the next topic, and we are going to be talking about Barcelona's investment deal and what this does mean. So one of the biggest important topics that we have to talk about is the club's finances, because that is one of the biggest priorities. Because if Barcelona's finances do not get better, then there is no reason to talk about renewals or transfer deals. And there has been sources claiming that Laporta has yet to have a financial audit on where Barcelona is positioned and what they could do in this coming summer. But then we do have a report coming from Ferran stating that Barcelona has struck a deal with the American investment bank Goldman Sachs to secure a loan of 500 million euros, out of which 100 million euros will be received immediately to help the club restructure its debt and obtain some stability in the short term. Then we have also heard reports of Barcelona and Joan Laporta having a deal that they can refinance the debt that was owed in this summer. So Joan Laporta is making moves, and when we are talking about Barcelona receiving a total of 100 million euros upfront from this 500 million euro investment, this is going to do two things. One, to pay off some debt and have some more stability in the short term, which is this summer. And then point number two, this 100 million euros that Barcelona will be receiving will be used to lock contract obligations, which is the money that should be owed towards the players that did take a pay cut last year. Now, what is the reason on why I am telling you this information? Well, yes, it is showing that Barcelona is becoming more sustainable in the short term, but one of the biggest goals on why Barcelona is moving in this way is because it says here, according to Xavi Torres, due to the finances involved in the deal and Messi's renewal being a bigger priority, Barcelona has ruled out the signing of Erling Haaland for this summer. Barcelona are hoping they'll be able to get Erling Haaland in 2022 when his 75 million release clause gets valid. So yes, Barcelona is getting more sustainable. But now we are seeing here that even though Barcelona are gaining more financial strength, they are not simply doing this to sign a star in this summer. They are doing this because their top priority is to renew Lionel Messi, the player that is considered as the greatest player of all time, the player that will give Barcelona many more good years to come. And I do want to applaud Joan Laporta for doing this, because even though we know that Barcelona are securing great deals and are becoming financially stronger, Joan Laporta knows exactly what is the most important and what is right for the club. And what's right for the club is to renew the legendary player Lionel Messi, because then when you have Messi in Barcelona, everything else does fall into place. You create a great sporting project, you have Messi being at his absolute best, you have a great coach that can actually manage, and then you're going to be having the players that you do want wanting to come to this club and in the end be part of this sporting project. And I want to give you guys a speculation of mine, right? This is not factual, this is just speculation, but I do believe that one of the biggest factors on why Joan Laporta is prioritizing on renewing Messi and using these 100 million euro investment and denying the signature of Erling Haaland until the summer of 2022, one of the main reasons why he has moved in this way, it is because Borussia Dortmund have qualified for the UCL. And that is some great news for a team like Barcelona, because that does mean that Erling Haaland will not be moving or will be looking for another club because he was not going to go into the Champions League. But now we are seeing that Borussia Dortmund have mathematically been eligible to participate in the next year's Champions League. And now there is a great possibility that Haaland will be staying with Dortmund for one more season all the way into the summer of 2022, where further release clause is going to be a total of 75 million euros. So Barcelona have no pressure. But that's going to be it for today's Barcelona Daily News. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.